Good morning, loved ones. I hope you had a good night's sleep. I did. And I was watching a movie yesterday about Hilma of Klint, a Swedish artist that lived, late 1800s, early 1900s, who is just absolutely brilliant. And she was painting on intuition and speaking with spirits and stuff. It was so cool. I love her art, and now when I know the story behind it, I am so amazed with her as a person as well. And yes, so I'm very grateful that I got to see it. It's directed by Lasse Hallström, who's a Swedish director who's making absolutely fantastically, like, beautiful movies. He's capturing the beauty of Sweden in such a lovely way. He directed like a TV series called The Children from the Noisy Village. I think that's the English name of it. When I was a child, and I was obsessed with that. I thought it was like the most beautiful TV series ever, and I wanted to live like the children of the Noisy Village. It was like sleeping in the hay and like they were growing up on the countryside, and like one of them had a little lamb that she was feeding in the summer, and I wanted that life so much. And watching the movie yesterday with Hilma of Klint really reminded me of that. It captured the Swedish nature, and now I'm like longing to go to our countryside house and be in that nature and the light and the magic of the Swedish nature. And it's really fun because I'm doing this retreat soon. It's the 19th to 21st of May. And it's gonna be like 10 meters from a lake, in this environment of the countryside with deep forests. And I'm so much looking forward to that and to share that with people that I care about. And I'm really grateful that I watched the movie because I feel like I reconnected to myself and my creativity. Becoming a mother has been one of the most amazing experience in my life, but it also takes a lot of energy. Like, I haven't really spent any time with myself lately. I haven't really connected to my spirits, and I haven't really been connected to myself. And I felt like I kind of, through that movie, did a little bit yesterday. So I'm really grateful for that. I'm also very grateful for the sun. We have a beautiful day today. And we've been at Gemma's preschool for an open house where you show the preschool to new parents that are thinking of putting their kids there. And it was so lovely to hang out with the teachers and see her in that environment, because normally we're just leaving her and then we go. So I'm really grateful that I got to get to know her teachers better and get to know her in that environment where she's really home and where I am a guest, and see how she loves it and how comfortable she is with all of them and in that environment. So yeah, I feel very grateful. And I got reminded today, one of the teachers who has been, aspired to do my yoga, she was like, "You need to explain much more." And I was like, "But I do. But I've done this for like 7 years now, and I think I really easily forget to explain every position, really, why we do it, how you do it, because I do it every day, and then I get used to it, and then maybe I'm not explaining so well. So I'm sorry for that, and I'm gonna try to be better. I'm gonna forget it again, so I hope someone tells me again. But no, yeah. So we're doing this MarlingYoga thing every day, 15 minutes, to really kind of just get to know our bodies and keep them on their toes. By breathing. Pranayama is the name for that in yoga, in Sanskrit. And then we do a few asanas, which are the positions that you probably know as yoga, where we stretch or we, work up the strength. And then we do a short meditation. So we're gonna start with just landing into ourselves. So I want you to sit in Taylor's position, and then grab your butt and move the stuffing, so you sit on your sitting bones, so they're connected down to the ground. Then straighten your back up, roll your shoulders back, close your eyes, and focus your eyes here. With closed eyes, you look at the area between your eyebrows. This area is the third eye, and we use the third eye to look inwards. We're gonna start taking control over our breath. So I want you to integrate your diaphragma. And you do that by imagining that your belly is like a balloon that you're gonna fill up with air. So you can put one hand on your belly, and on the inhalation, feel how it expands. And on the exhalation, you drag your belly button towards the spine. So you push out the air from your belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now we're gonna do that, but we're gonna do it really quick in something called the breath of fire. And it's a very, very efficient tool to work up our metabolism, to kickstart the body, the energy of the body, and to massage our organs so they function better. So we do that for 150 breaths every day because it's enormously beneficial for your health. So what you do is that you push it quick like this. You do that for 150 breaths, and your focus should be at the exhalation. In the beginning, you're gonna have to catch a breath, and so do that as many times as you need, and then eventually your body is gonna get used to it, so that the inhalation is gonna be automatic. The focus is the exhalation. Inhale to start. Very good job. We're gonna do the hip roll. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. I also think I'm getting more and more used to my extensions. I thought it was so uncomfortable in the beginning. Now it's not anymore. And also now I curled this, I think on Tuesday, and it still looks this good. So I think maybe I'll keep them for a while. We're gonna switch direction. Beautiful. We're gonna do a forward bend, a wide-legged forward bend, and now I'm gonna go through this properly because very often when we start with different bends and stretches, we need to modify them because we're not there. For example, in the beginning, I couldn't sit like this. I was like tipping backwards. So I put the pillow underneath my butt as a support, tilted a little forward so that I got this. And then in the beginning, when I was doing forward bends, this was where I was. Like I stretched from here. Now I can go a little bit further. But what I do recommend in the beginning, if you can't stretch forward, bend your knee, come up with both your arms and bend your knee. And what you're striving for is to find a contact between your belly and your thigh. So when you have that contact, slowly and little by little, keep the contact with the belly and the thigh. And then slowly you can straighten your leg out. You still keep the contact with the belly and the thigh. We don't strive to get the head down, but to keep the contact with the belly and the thigh. Beautiful. Breathe. Inhale, come up, and we're gonna do the same on the other side. So start with the bent knee, come up with both your arms, and find a contact between your belly and your thigh. When you have a contact, you can start straightening out your leg. Petit à petit, I love that expression from France, from French. Little by little, you get more and more flexible, and it's really important that you find a way of working with your body exactly where you are today. And we can be different, flexible from one day to another. And also in the morning, I'm way more stiff than I am in the afternoon. And some days, if I've trained, or if I am like catching a cold, or I can be much more stiff. Also, if I've been eating a lot of sweets, sugar really stiffens you up. I remember I was like a vegan for a month for trying when I did my teacher training in yoga, and I've never been more flexible. But that's not for me. I admire everyone who's like vegan and vegetarian, even because I eat meat and I like it. I try to eat, very like wild meat and nicely grown meat. But yeah, I truly admire everyone who's vegetarian. It's a goal of mine. Praying for the willingness. Come up, and we're gonna finish this class because I've been talking so much today. But very good job. We're gonna finish with a meditation. So get down on your sitting bones again. Make sure you remove the padding and get grounded with the sitting bones down to the mat. Straighten your back up, roll your shoulders back, close your eyes, focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Let your third eye lead you to the area around your heart. In this area, you find an inner room where you're going to spend some time just for yourself. There's nothing that has been and nothing that will come. It's only you in this very moment. Paramatmane Namaha. Sri Patanjala Yogadarsharam Atasamadipadaha Hatha Yoga Nushasanam Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha Tata Drashtu Sarube Vrittisarupya mittanastra Vrittaya Panchataya Klishta Slowly come back to the room where you are. We're going to finish this class together with 3 Shanti. Place your palms together in front of your heart and inhale to start. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Place your palms to your forehead for you to think good thoughts through the day, to your mouth for you to speak the truth, and to your heart for you to follow your heart and to be kind to yourself and to other people. Namaste. Thank you so much for today. Remember to go out there and give. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.